Alright, we are back with more Close to the Sun. So, I guess without any further introduction, we're just going to jump right into it. And I think we are on chapter 2. So, I'm curious to see where the story is going to go. When in danger, run. Those who have tried to stay and fight have all died. Don't make the same mistake. Be quick and think on your feet. So the fact that it's telling me to run means that there might be something that might come after me. I don't know if I'm down for that. Alright. Explore the Helios to find Ada. I'm convinced we're looking for Ada Wong. I don't know why. That's the only Ada I know of. Actually, I lied. There's another Ada in Destiny. There's an Ada 1, I think.
This is lead researcher Archer calling any survivors on this frequency. Is anyone out there?
What the?
I repeat, this is lead researcher Archer calling for any survivors on this frequency. Is anyone... Rose?
Ada!
Holy shit, Rose!
Ada!
What the hell are you doing here?
Wait, what? Ada, you told me to come. I've got your letter right here.
That doesn't make any sense. I didn't write you any letter, Rose. But never mind. There's been an accident. Or sabotage. It doesn't matter. We need to get off this ship.
That's what the quarantine is about? Ada, what the hell is going on?
Rose, listen very carefully. We really need to leave. It's spreading all...
Ada! Ada! Oh, come on.
What is
Maybe
spreading?
I get a better signal with this thing somewhere up ahead.
So I wonder what's spreading. Part of me thinks it'd be like a zombie virus, but that's pretty common, I think. So I don't want to assume that. I bet that's like a nice view when everything's working. I guess it doesn't really matter which way we go. I wonder who these people are. They must be founders or something. The Helios.
Ah, the Helios. Named after the sun itself, a source of almost unlimited power. This is a safe space for those with an open mind and a talent for the scientific arts to expand the limits of human endeavor. Away from prying eyes and cynical money men, here all that matters is progress as we reach for the very stars themselves. It is our floating home and the cradle of mankind's technological evolution. You walk within the very future of the human race, and you are most welcome.
So it was approved by the Patent Office in the United States. Interesting. I wonder if these are actually real blueprints for a boat that he had. I feel like they probably were. 1913. Yeah, I bet you these are real patents. I bet. Alright. Okay. Let me just go across.
What sort of nut job builds a museum to themselves in their own house?
Because we're making Tesla out to be the bad guy, huh? I don't know. He might not be.
Radio waves aren't just great for transmitting sound, images, and energy across large distances, but with this radio-controlled boat, they can also be used to transport people. If you are here on the Helios, then you've already enjoyed a voyage on one of these. They are unmanned vessels, controlled automatically via radio signals. Less risky in case of malfunction and subsequent drowning. Not that there was ever much risk. That is to say, you're safely here, aren't you? So, all's well.
She just did that on her own. That's cool. So if you stand still long enough, she just kind of does her thing. But I feel like the way this game is portraying Tesla, he basically is like the Bill Gates of this time. You know, like all the power kind of just went to his head a little bit, I would imagine. Wardenclyffe announced a success, resonance with other dimension. Only Tesla knows how it works. Dawn of free energy. So he's taking energy from another dimension. That would be interesting if we could do that. Now, as long as we're not stealing from another, like, I don't know, another race of beings, I think that's okay. If we could harness the energy of another dimension, just imagine the possibilities of what we could do. That would be amazing. Is Tesla violating the law of conservation of energy? Free energy threatens thousands of energy jobs, riots expected. Isn't that what it really comes down to? The more the easier you make life, the harder it is to support yourself. Because when you live in a society that's based on giving and returning, hence money, the less jobs you have, the more broke people we become.
This is the machine with which I intend to rid the world of war, once and for all. My dear Death Ray. It may seem contradictory that such a thing could promote peace, but possessed with this, none would even consider military action against us. That's the theory, at least.
I was thinking about this last night, but I wonder if there would be such a possible thing as something that basically ends all war.
When I discovered the X-ray, we would have wonderful times in the lab shooting each other with the thing. Blackened silhouettes on the walls, capturing a single moment of playtime for all eternity. That is, of course, until we realize that X-rays are quite harmful. This machine makes the whole process much safer, though far less fun.
Interesting. The Tesla Tower. I wonder if these are things that he would have wanted to build.
My first Tesla tower at Wardenclyffe was a huge success. I always knew that my dream of free energy transmitted wirelessly across the globe would be a resounding success. What I did not foresee was the hunger of the human race, its gluttony for more and more electricity. Wireless transmission of power, that's the easy part. Finding that power in the first place, now there's the tricky bit.
Yeah, we probably would be hungry for more electricity. It's because humans ruin everything, man. That's all it comes down to. Humans ruin everything. Amazing scheme of a great inventor to draw millions of volts of electricity through the air from Niagara Falls and then feed it out to cities, factories, and private houses from the top of the towers without wires. See, that would be so convenient. Just imagine a world without wires. That'd be insane. Earthquake machine brings down city block. 7 killed and many injured as buildings came falling down. Misguided experiment creates damage at Wardenclyffe warehouse quarter. Promises of compensation and rebuilding efforts arrive from Wardenclyffe after a disastrous test of new invention. Yeah, there's going to be some downfalls, but that's science for you. So this is what I imagine the Tesla Tower would initially look like, right? Yeah, oh, that's a Tesla coil. Okay, that makes sense. Neon light. So you know what's so crazy is we could recreate his ideas, and you know we could still use his technology, but the funny thing is like we just choose not to, because we're so clung to Edison's ideas. I wanted to look at one more thing. I never really did just get to look at this. I kind of just walked by it. I don't think there's anything written on that paper. Or not paper, but plaque book here. Yeah, there's nothing written there. Didn't think so. Just wanted to check though. You never know.
Creepy ship full of scientists in the middle of the ocean. What could possibly possibly go wrong?
Anything and everything. Yeah, I don't really like the idea of being here. But as I said in my last video, this gives me Amnesia vibes. Like, you can't tell me it doesn't. Whoa.
What the?
I was not expecting this. Everybody's wearing masks.
Hello? Anyone?
Hey there. Oh.
What the hell was that?
Rose? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but what the hell am I doing here? If you didn't write the letter, who did? It's in your handwriting and everything.
This is gonna sound weird, but it might have been me. Not present me, but future me. I know how crazy that sounds, but I promise I can explain everything. Let's rendezvous in my apartment. From there, we'll escape together, okay?
Escape from what, exactly?
It's not safe here, Rose. It's spreading throughout the ship. I'll tell you everything when we meet up in my apartment. You need to grab a Faraday key card from the check-in desk there in the main hall. They're kept in a wall-mounted safe. The combination should be written down somewhere nearby. The key card will automatically take the elevator to the right district. Did you get all that?
Yeah. Open safe, get key card, use elevator, meet in your apartment. I got it.
Great. I won't be able to reach you on the radio for a bit, so just get there and stay safe, okay?
Okay.
But when you get there, I'm expecting some answers. Deal?
Deal.
I feel like
Oh, and sis, even if I can't explain why or how you got here, really am grateful that you're here. See you soon.
See you soon, sis.
I feel like we're not gonna meet up. That's just me personally. An engraving on the inside reads Biolab anonymity mask return to Wardcliffe representation. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that. Yeah, this is definitely giving me like Amnesia / maybe Outlast vibes. And I only say Outlast vibes because I feel like we're gonna be getting chased around a lot here pretty soon. And so that's why I think that. Wardenclyffe announces success. We've already read this. Okay, I think this is the safe I'm needing to get to. I am hungry. So weird that you could just do that.
Oh, that must be the safe.
Okay, thank
now,
you.
to get it open?
Eric, remember to write down the new safe code when you change it. Margaret has come all the way from the tech lab just to research the safe mechanism last week. She wasn't pleased. Don't mess up again. Current code 142. 142. Okay, it's at 1. Such a weird safe.
Bingo.
I
Key card for the elevator.
Wouldn't it make sense to take like a lot of them just in case I need them? I don't like the idea of this blood on the floor. 'Cause that just implies that somebody put the blood there. I'm just gonna look around, see if there's anything in here. Oh, new collectible picked. An engraving on the inside reads Ship Security Anomaly mask. Okay, so it's just wait, hold on. So there's 3 more masks I need to find, essentially. And I'll have all the collectibles. Okay. Sounds like a rope swinger. So this is the main hall. Okay. I don't like that.
Shit!
I figured something would happen. That's why I looked up at it. See, yeah, because you heard the rope, like the rope swinging sound. So I was like, what if I just look up? I know I can hear it. I think it wants me to look at it.
All right. Hope this works.
Such a strange game. I like it. Each chapter has its own themed collectibles. See if you can find them all, learn more about the Helios and people aboard it. Okay. Don't tell me I just went through that entire chapter without finding all the collectibles. Ada Archer, younger sister to Rose Archer and the brilliant theoretical physicist, her research aboard the Helios proved the one electron theory, opening the door to free and limitless energy. Okay. Oh, I did. Come on, that was ridiculous. How would have I known? These chapters are pretty short, but that means there's probably going to be a lot of chapters. The home of Hestia. And I don't want to jinx anything. I really don't. But I'm surprised I haven't ran into anything yet.
Ugh. What is that smell?
Surprised I haven't ran into anybody yet. Like I said, not trying to jinx anything. There's a bunch of stuff I gotta collect here. Well, I'm not gonna go out of my way to look for these things. I just wanna look. Look at this. It's like one of those caricature paintings. Some bored employee left a sketch of Tesla behind. That's nice. I like that. That looks like a key, but it might be a magnifying glass. Course of Empire. Must be a big show.
Is that another one?
Let's see if we can go up to it. Newly opened Wardenclyffe operation in South America reignites tensions. Edison threatens to resume legal action against Wardenclyffe expansion. The international court complications could delay power grid growth. Sounds about right. There's somebody here.
Locked.
Go figure. But I bet you this one ain't.
Rose, did you reach my apartment district yet?
Yeah. But this door won't open.
Easy there, champ. Try putting your considerable weight behind it.
Yeah.
Ew.
What? Oh my god!
What's going on?
They're in pieces, Ada.
Shit.
Get me out. How do I get out?
Rose? Rose! It's gonna be okay. Rose, listen to me. You're having a panic attack. Just focus on my voice, Rose. Close your eyes and just focus on my voice. Breathe with me. One leaf in. One thorn out. One leaf in. One thorn out.
One leaf in. One thorn out.
There you go. Good. Good.
They've been butchered, Ada. Who or what did this?
We don't know yet. But right now we need to get you safe. Make your way to the center of the apartment complex. There's a generator that will open the gates. Focus on that for now. I'm on my way. I'll broadcast you again shortly. Be careful, sis.
I'll try.
Interesting. I didn't think we would get this here at any points. That must be the chef. It looks like he could be the chef. Maybe not, I don't know. So this says time is not a river. Grab the center of the complex to... or get to the center of the complex to re-enable lights. But yeah, these people were slaughtered. Yeah. I love how she does that. It's like in, was it Resident Evil 7? Or maybe it was Outlast, I'm thinking of Outlast 2. To think somebody could be down there watching me. I do genuinely get like Amnesia vibes from this, or at least Soma. Soma probably would be a good example. It's like being alone on a ship, but you're not. It is very creepy, very creepy. Okay, I haven't found any collectibles yet, surprisingly. And there's a lot of them that I gotta find. I don't have to find, but there's a lot of them. I thought I heard another footstep. I was like, oh no. So we can't go in there.
No Ada Archer listed here.
Okay, so we're still, I guess, looking for her quarters.
Are these visions from the past?
They could be. Can't go down there yet. It's a little dark.
That must be it. Let's see about getting some lights on in here.
Okay, so make sure that the active line light is green. If needed, use the line control button to cycle between powers. Line control. This must be the line control. Okay. When active line is green, you can proceed to step 2. Enter the correct code. Okay, so 11213. Oh, there's no, we don't even know the emergency shutdown code. Okay, so 11213. 1 2 1 3. Okay, and then when the access code has been accepted, you can proceed to flip the main apartment switch. Okay, so I can't do anything else with any of the other ones. Okay, so now if somebody's here, they're gonna know I just got the power on. Okay, guess we're going, proceeding. I think it's over there I need to be. Yeah, because I can't go through here. Well, wait, where am I supposed to go? There's nowhere I can go through. Oh. I was about to say, like, wait, hold on. But I guess I gotta go through here, yeah. It makes sense.
Ada! Ugh, about damn time. What took you? What?
Hello?
Who is this? If you've harmed my sister, I swear to God I will break every bone.
I haven't harmed anyone, all right? My name's Aubrey. And it's really, really nice to finally talk to someone who isn't decomposing, you know? Never mind, sorry. But you have got to get me out of here. I'm holed up in the engine halls, starboard side, deck 82. Kind of trapped, actually. How soon can you get here?
Look, buddy, I can't make any promises. I'm going to get my sister off this thing, but if we can, we will come to get you too. How does that sound?
Oh yeah, of course. Don't mind me. I'll just sit here and starve. No problem. That sounds great. You know, Benny here in the corner died during the exotic energy leak, but he still has most of his spine intact. Maybe he can lend it to you so that the next time a person in need asks for help, you will have enough of a backbone to actually do something.
What the hell was all that about? Exotic energy?
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of mad that you're not willing to help save him, even though could. Okay, so these, I know what these are. They have these at banks. Okay. From Maxwell District to Faraday District. Message contents. Is anyone still in Faraday? We need help. We're trapped in Maxwell with a severe exo leak. We've tried to close it off, but it just keeps spreading. Some are hallucinating shapes in the exo clouds, and it's just putting everyone on edge. We haven't heard from SecDep, so quarantine protocol is still active, but people are considering making a break for the rail tunnels. Send someone, anyone. Ooh. Crazy. Alright. Damn, what happened to everybody? So did they just go like on a murder spree? Oh, wait. Hold on. The circle be broken. The circle must be broken. The circle must be broken. No. Alright, sorry about that.
Not going through that anytime soon.
I kind of figured that. Let's see if her name is on there. It is not. Aubrey King is here, though. I feel like I need to go that way. So I want to look around first. I know. I just want to look around and see if there is just anything. Okay, so it seems like we can go upstairs there. Okay, can't go in there. Oh, we can climb this ladder. So it seems like there's a lot of places we can go to. I feel like, anyways. Ah, yes, a rich person game. I don't think we can go in there. Yeah, we can't go in there. Okay. Okay, so that's where we came down from. Don't think we can go through here. So what we need is upstairs, I would imagine. Public note. To whoever is repeatedly stealing the toilet paper deliveries, hope you die of rectal hemorrhaging. Wow.
A toilet paper thief. Cute.
It is. It is cute, honestly. It's kind of funny. It's like, why would you, of all things, steal toilet paper? This must be, I don't know what it's called, but we used to have one of these. Yeah, we used to have these when we were younger. I don't know what this game is called, actually. But it doesn't seem like there's anything here. I feel like this would have been a nice place to be at. Photo of a married couple. A photo of an unknown married couple. The back of the photo has a message written, but the water damage has made it unreadable. Yeah, I'm sure, well, I was gonna say maybe we could take it with us, but I don't think we will. Hello, sir. Are you okay? Clearly not. Alright. It's so crazy what's happened here. We'll see if I can go up this way. Oh! Forgotten key card to W. Stein's, whatever his name is.
Chess. Ada used to be great at it.
Used to. Maybe she still is. Love how I can just knock that over. A lot of toilet paper. So I'm guessing we can't go in there. I think we're supposed to be in here. The obnoxiously curious 18-year-old who visited last week, Albert, left his belongings in the Wind Guest suite. Could you get in touch with our German Wardenclyffe officer in order to arrange his return shipping of his things? Thanks, Marta. P.S. We've received a special request for a piano to be brought to the Earth suite. See if you can get maintenance to help out with the transportation from the dock. DS. Interesting. What if that, whoever left your luggage, what if that was like a bioweapon or something? Be interesting. Wind Guest suite. Okay, so we have 3. Okay, but two of those actually mean something. They gotta go somewhere. I bet you it's these doors. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Welcome aboard. Happy birthday. I wonder who this was for. Scary to think about. Ooh, did not mean for that. Photo of a beautiful lady. Always, always, always believe in yourself, because if you don't, then who will, sweetie? It's so just amazing to see the photographs of the time and see the way people are dressed, and then think about, like, you walk around this world in the game and it just doesn't feel like it's the same time period. Like, just imagine that, thinking about Tesla and all of his inventions. If he would have lived, how the world would have looked then. It would have felt so modern to us. Oh shit, I didn't even realize you were walking there. Oh, this is another one. Oh, maybe it's this one over here. Okay, yeah, I knew there was a triangle with a line through it. Kindest Helios personnel. I realize that this probably isn't very proper. However, after a very illuminating conversation with lead researcher Archer, I must return to the mainland to pursue an idea. As fellow scientists, I am sure you understand the desire to chase these rare moments of inspiration. If need be, chalk my hasty escape up to overly eager youth. I thank you all for your hospitality during my brief yet very productive stay. Danke, Albert. Okay. I feel like Albert was a terrorist. Albert's passport. Oh, Albert Einstein. Interesting. Wow, never mind. Albert was not a terrorist. I didn't realize that they would have had Albert Einstein on here. I guess he was from around that time, so that makes sense. So I wonder if World War II ever happened. Or if it will ever happen because of Tesla. Existing. 33213. Or 2. 33212. Okay, that goes to something around here. 33212. 33212. Okay. Back down to 1 key again. There has to be like a safe around here, right? Three, two, 1, 2. I imagine there's gotta be like a safe around here or something. Okay, can't go that way. I feel like it goes to something in here, that code. 33212. Like there's a safe in here or something. I feel like there is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this. 33212. Most games usually when they have it, it's usually because it's nearby. I can't enter there. Can't enter here. Can enter here, but I need to figure out what that code goes to. Alright. Well, we'll just assume that we're gonna come across it. 33212. I guess we're gonna go back downstairs. Right? Yeah. And we're gonna find another way up. Which, there's a ladder somewhere. I think it's over here on this other side. Right, it should be over here. The ladder over here somewhere. I think it was over here. Three, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Where does this go, actually? I don't want to take the ladder just yet. If I can't actually go up here, then yeah, that's the reason the ladder's there. Oh, there's something over there. Okay, now I gotta go over there. I didn't realize it, but now I gotta go up the ladder. Ew, blood. Okay. Aaron proposed with wife Marie and son Humphrey and Benjamin. Hey, Dad, this is the photo we took before you went aboard. We're looking forward to new stories on your return. Mom says hello. Humphrey. Oh, that sucks. I would hate that. Okay, I think I could fall off. I don't want to do that. I don't even know if I really have a health bar. I suppose not. So then something... I don't think I can get hurt in this game if I don't have a health bar. Yeah. I didn't really think about that till now. Okay, so where are we going? Scheduled by department, not quarter. It's not fair. We in the biology department come back with clothes either covered in blood or dirt, while the worst the physics department ever gets is some light chalk stains from writing equations all day. We needed at least 2 laundry days to get blood stains out. Fix this. Yeah, I believe that is a fair argument. What is over here? find that a little silly, but I'm not complaining too much. 3, 3, 2, 1, 2.
Archer Ada. Aha! Alpha Quarter. Now, I just need to find a way inside.
Yeah. Damn it. Now we gotta find a way inside.
Listen, buddy, like I said before, we will do
Rose?
what we can.
Who are you talking to?
Ada! Oh, thank God. Yeah, some guy named Aubrey was broadcasting on our frequency. Said he was stuck in the engine halls and mentioned something about exotic energy. I'd like some answers.
Rose, I'd rather explain it in person. It's
No,
not
Ada,
what you...
now is a great time to tell me what the hell is going on here.
Fine. I'll be brief. Listen. We discovered quantum resonance anomalies that prove the one-electron theory, meaning that every electron in the universe is the same one moving back and forth through time. So, naturally, we began to consider a second time dimension attached to the Euclidean analogy of Minkowski space. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Ada.
What about the Thomson conjecture?
Ada,
Well,
Ada,
that's...
Ada, stop. It's me you're talking to. None of that nerd talk.
Right. Okay. A large experiment went boom. It ruptured a current of time and dangerous things have flooded through it. These things have been killing us. All of us. We've tried to contain it all, but... Point is, we need to leave. Did you find my apartment?
Yeah, but the Alpha Quarter is locked. I can't get in. Don't suppose you keep a spare key card somewhere.
Shit. No, wait! Yes, I do! My friend Eliza has a pair. God, I hope she's okay. She's on the ground floor, Gamma Quarter.
Gamma? Then our entrance is covered in a web of live electricity cables. I can't get near it.
Can you turn off the power source? The override code should be written in the Epsilon guest quarter. Easy peasy.
Right. I'll get the override code and disable the generator. Easy peasy.
Listen, I'm entering another shielded section, so I'll lose my broadcast ability again, but I'll try to hurry. I'm getting closer.
Okay, hopefully I can remember where I need to go. So I need to go to Epsilon. I guess I just gotta look at everything and see which one's which. I'm gonna go this way. I wanna see what's over here. Maybe I can go through this way somehow. No, I can't. That really hurt me that bad. Damn. Gamma. So where's Epsilon? Up there. Fuck. Actually, that's not so bad. Okay, now I can go in here. Three. Oh wait, no. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, 2.
Et voila! Now to get Ada's spare keys.
I knew that code would come in handy somehow, somewhere. Okay, so now we can go into Gamma, which I think is right here, right? Now watch, I'm gonna get in here and so I'm just gonna turn it right back on. A and T. I wonder what that means. That could be Ada and somebody else. Oh. Not a river. This place got bad. A bunch of people died. This is crazy. Whoa. A king. Every time I hear flies, I think there's a fly in my hair. Like, it really feels like there is one in my hair right now. The circle must be broken. What circle? What circle must be broken? Edison denies espionage allegations. Accusations are merely circumstantial claims. Edison. Preparations for a countersuit is on its way. Wardenclyffe declines to comment. Tesla absent as preliminary hearings commence into accusations of Edison espionage. Interesting. Oh, it's just crazy, man. Look at all this. Let's see. What the fuck was that? Okay, oh. I didn't realize I had, that key. Interesting. There's gotta be something in here for me to want to come in here, right? I would like to think, anyways. Are you telling me there's nothing in here? So why did I come in here? What is this place? This person clearly loves chess. I'll say that much. Oh, that's why. Great chess tournament. Will you beat Professor Steins? So he was a really good chess player, essentially. Why I'm able to look into his room, I have no idea, but hey, I guess it's a little peek into this guy's life. M. Nielsen. Okay, so that's where I need to go, probably over there. A. Patel. A. King.
Aubrey King. Can't be that many Aubreys on board. Could there?
I guess we'd be surprised. New Wardenclyffe weather breakthrough rain to provide the Helios with electricity. Lead researcher Aubrey King innovates with a new solution for electricity generated aboard the Helios. Edison and General Electric continues to rapid expanse across the southern Asia. Yeah, I imagine this is what would end up happening. Dear Professor King, this letter is to inform you that effective May 2nd, you are being demoted from lead researcher to weather tech department to coordinator of the maintenance division. Not having reached sufficient results in the exploitation of the resources granted by Wardenclyffe, the company believes your long-standing knowledge of the Helios would be of better use ensuring the functioning of the areas designated for the conversion of new energy sources. You have the right to appeal this demotion under the Wardenclyffe grievance policy. If you have any questions, meet Linda Kaczynski, Director of Employee Relations. Sincerely, JC Sagrestani. What a name. Okay, somebody has Tesla's face right there. Oh, there's bugs on here? Is there literally roaches on this? Whoa, I was not expecting that. On a ship like this, roaches? This looks like a Tesseract. Almost. Well, I don't know if I checked this one all the way down here. I just want to be sure. Okay, yeah, I did. So this is the door I need. Oh, shit. It's somebody's leg. What? Wait, are we just not going to question, like, the fact that there's a leg and... Fairfield. Eliza Fairfield. This must be to her room. I can only imagine what it's gonna look like in here. Eliza? Are you in here? We know what you did. Do what we say as we say when we say, or we will make sure your days aboard the Helios are over. We will be in touch. Oh no. Something happened. I bet you she's in the bathroom. I bet you she's dead. Poor Eliza. You probably didn't deserve this. I was right.
Rest in peace, Eliza.
Wow. Eliza's new. This is home. Helios is the only place where I ever truly belonged. This ship accepted me for being me. I cannot put into words what it is like to suffer through life without finding acceptance or kinship. But here aboard the Helios, not only did I find kinship, I found friendship. I found family. And now I've destroyed the only family I've ever known. I'm alone again. I was never meant to end up here, yet here I am, rope in hand, with judgment at my door. I thought the barricade could hold them off, at least for a time. So naive of me. Their clouds came through unhindered, followed by the screams of my friends. I'm the only one left, alone, again. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. It was supposed to delay the test. Just a delay, that was all. A delay in exchange for their silence so that I could remain aboard with my friends. Not that it matters in the end. My guilt won't go away, and so the solution won't change. If you can forgive me, I thank you with all my heart. If you can't, I understand and accept your verdict. I am alone again. This is all my fault. Poor Eliza. Ada's second set of key cards to her apartment in the quarter given to her friend Eliza. The key cards are worn.
There we are. Ada's key cards.
I'm sorry, Ada.
Let's go.
I'm sorry this happened to you. Wish I could take you down. I feel like they should give you that option to take her down. Okay, now we gotta go all the way back. I feel like something's gonna happen.
Back to the Alpha Quarter. At least I know the way.
Yeah, I suppose you do.
The circle must be broken. The circle must be broken.
I love how slow I'm going. Okay, he went that way. There's an Alpha station this way too. I want to know why this bird's in here. Yeah, okay. I want to know why this bird's in here. You know, I'm like sitting here waiting for this guy to just attack me. I don't know why. Okay, so I can't go that way. It was the other way. But yeah, I mean, like, this guy's wandering around. It's like, I know he knows I'm here. And yet, for some reason, he just doesn't do anything. Now, it could be all in my head. Like, my character's head, and she thinks she sees this guy. But, jeez. Alright, we're coming up on the room.
Please work. Yes!
I'm gonna say yes, but then I'm gonna see something. Hello? Thomas Miller with wife Agnes and daughter Elizabeth. Please hurry back. We will miss you so. Aww.
What the hell is wrong with the people here? Ada owes me so many answers.
Tell me about it. Alright. Okay, so, let me look over here, and then we're probably gonna go forward ahead. See what we got. Nothing. Not even anything back here, is there? Nope. Nada. Okay. So, I guess we're gonna go back to Ada's room. I have a spare key. I don't know who it's for. I think I also need to find a key. CF Brown. Nope, can't go in your room. I imagine I'll be able to get into some of these people's rooms. LJ Ostrich. Or Ostorg. I don't know. Ada Fost. Handwritten note. Annie. Or Anne, I guess. We waited as long as we could for you, but it is not safe anymore. We've locked everything and moved out with some people from Sigma and Delta. Meet us in the garden as soon as you can. Don't wait, just go. Thomas. Alright. A. Archer. G. Garcio. Got Yaso. Some of us here already actually prefer to sleep during the night. I'm not saying you should stop sneaking your lady friend into your apartment, but for the love of all things holy, please soundproof your room. Your sleepless neighbors. Ooh, somebody else getting some. I wonder if they're still in there. I feel like I need to stand back.
Yeah, this is Ada's room, all right. Never did learn to clean her room properly.
Okay, there's a fire emblem. Fire, looks like Treyarch. Water.
Taming a new kind of fire to raise mankind beyond its material limitations. You always did dream big, Ada.
Yeah. Okay, some of these are gonna mean something. I don't know what. There's a puzzle in here somewhere. I wish I could see my character's face.
Oh, I haven't seen this picture in years. We were just kids. When did that end?
Two young archers, photo taken by mom before her passing.
Hey, Rose, where are you?
I made it to your apartment, and if we were to make it off the ship alive, I need to understand what's going on. For example, you said a future you wrote me the letter that brought me here. What does that even mean?
My research is about exploiting loopholes in the flow of time. So a future me will write that letter and somehow send it back in time to get you here on the Helios. Holy shit! And I think I know how! Listen, Rose, I need you to grab me some very important research. There's a secret room in my room. You find it while I make my way through another laboratory department. I'll give you a clue. It's center stage.
That's it. You're just going to leave me to figure this out on my own?
Have fun!
Yeah, you could have just told me the code and I could have just got it. Like, what a piece of shit.
All those smarts, and you still got yourself mixed up in this mess.
A diploma in physics given to Ada back in 1883. Isn't that crazy to think about? Okay. Okay, so these things are just lying around. But what do they go to? Okay. So do I have to remember all these? Or is there something I need to do with them? Like, now I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. Find Ada's hidden research. So that's the main objective. My thing is where do I go from here? Do I gotta go find... Yeah, I was probably gonna wait until the chapter ended before I stopped this video, but it's going on for like an hour now, so this is a long chapter. A really long chapter. So I'm gonna stop right here, and we'll come back to this later. Alright? So, with that being said, I suppose, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Drink plenty of water. And I'll see you later. Bye.